How you guys doing today? And welcome to R&R movie review, where today I will be reviewing the movie Breaking by I think I pronounced his name Abe Abaya. What is it? Demetrius Corbin. Sorry if I butchered his name, but I'm just not familiar with that first name, how to pronounce it. But it's a 2022 movie, which was adapted from an article in a magazine about a Marine who basically sets up a robbery of a bank so he can get coverage, news coverage, or whatever kind of coverage or plight to his case, because the VA apparently had took his $892 and used it towards something that is, in his opinion and most opinions throughout the movie, they didn't have the need to take, which put him in a very particular bind, because he had been hurt in war and he was honorably discharged, and he wasn't able to work like a full-time regular job, but he depended on his military pension, basically. Like every movie, I'm gonna rate it from 1 to 10 and go through my points and rate it going up and down depending on what I liked about it. The movie stars John Boyega as the head Marine. His real name is Brian Brown Easley. If you look it up, you can Google it, Brian Brown Easley, and you can find his story online. Really captivating, really a moving story, in my opinion. The late Michael K. Williams, also known as Omar, in his last on-screen appearance, as far as I know. He did a great job. The beautiful Nicole Bahari, who I last seen in the brilliant Black Mirror episode. What was it? I don't even know what it was called, but it had the brilliant Black Mirror episode with her and Anthony Mackie was in. Most people who watch Black Mirror probably know which episode I'm talking about. It was the one that recently just aired. This is based off a true story, y'all. I mean, you can't get any too realer than that. And what this guy went through for $892 is really horrific, man. I don't give any gripes about being in the military, because my father was in the military, and he told me to never really to go in there, basically, because it's not really a place. It's not really a place that's gonna help you in the long run, I guess. It's not. He didn't say anything was horrible about it. It's just not a place for a black man. That's what he said. So I'll let you take, that advice and run with whatever you want to. Take whatever you can from that. So, this guy was a vet. He was a Marine Corps, and the character's Michael K. Williams' character was also a Marine Corps. And in the movie, he asked him where did he get his training, and Michael K. Williams' character told him San Diego. And he said, "Oh, you one of them Hollywood Marine boys." And it was funny, because my father, for much of his career, as far as I knew, was stationed in San Diego, because that's where I was born at. So I guess my dad was one of those Hollywood Marines or something like that. That's funny. I'm gonna have to ask him about it, because he definitely know. And it's definitely like a line that somebody in the military would know about. If you was in the Marine Corps and you trained and stuff, you probably would know about that. So this is a very intense, like, drama movie. It wasn't scary at all. It was more like a reality of what military Marines, and especially black men Marines, go through nowadays. He had a very good the script. In my opinion, the script was written good. People say it was like a play being acted out because of the way the characters presented themselves, and I can definitely see that. I can definitely see them translating this to a stage play and having a character, because besides when he went into the bank, it was really just the bank, and stuff was happening around him. Yeah, it went outside to do this and do that, but the main staging area was that bank, and that's where everything really happened at. I'm not gonna tell you how it ended. You can look it up. Because it happened in real life, so you will know what happened to the guy, But it did say to this date the VA had not refunded his $892. So this guy was on the verge of being kicked out on the streets, and he had a young daughter who had a birthday coming up, and he felt like he had no other choice, So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna probably give this about an 8.5 to a 9. I really enjoyed this. If this script and movie was thought of maybe 20 to 25 years ago, I would say somebody like Denzel Washington would take this type of role, because the John Boyega, his acting was very Denzel-esque. He didn't make an impersonation out of Denzel. It was just the way he was delivering his lines, and his mannerism looked like a way that I would think Denzel would run. And I do believe he did a very good job. So again, I give it a 8.5 and 9. You guys should definitely check it out in theaters near you. It's called Breaking. Leave any comments, suggestions, advice. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you guys for your time. See ya.